and onto one of the most brilliant managers ever. Yes people, welcome to the second video of the SPZL FC drop. I think this is the first drop actually. I've seen something somewhere that there may be some more coming down the line, but I can't confirm that. But I did see something typed out saying the first of the SPZL team club drops. Anyway, welcome back to me, Danny. Welcome to the next one. And if you're looking for icons within the game and you're looking around the teams that are sponsored by Adidas and you see Notts Forest, right? There is only one guy, there is only one absolute legend that has to have a nod, and I just think it is fantastic that they have brought out this Forest SPZL FC shoe, because here we go, check these bad boys out. Oh my goodness, Brian Clough, what a guy, like what a legendary manager, what a legend of, it's just a legend of football, never mind about Forest. So when I heard they were doing Notts Forest, I was like, well, it's just going to be a red shoe, isn't it? You know, this was before I knew it was going to be a Lotherton or anything like that. And then I just think it's a stroke of genius pulling the famous green sweatshirt and changing it into a shoe. I genuinely, again, when these dropped through the door, this was the first one I opened because I was like, I want to see the Brian Clough Forest shoe. So again, let me show you, because the suede on this is absolutely buttery. It's just a lovely material. Again, these are like the white flocked stripes on there. One thing I didn't mention in the Aberdeen one, but I love that they get an individual SPZL hang tag. The Forest Forest SPZL in the gold lettering. Again, I just think that's done a lot neater for me. I do like the try to change it in the Aberdeen one. Maybe I'd have done it in a square Aberdeen SPZL, I don't know. And then round to the heel tab. Again, you get, it looks like leather, but it's not. It's like a flocked heel tab. That lovely white collar, the leather collar on the inside. You do get your Nottingham Forest footbed. Obviously, you get the black foxing round the midsole, and then the gum outsole. And I've just realised as I sat here, I'm an 8, these are an 8, and I forgot to do the sizing on the Aberdeen one, so I'll drop it on this video. Can't say much more. Like I said in the last video, I love a Lotherton, I love a Lovertex. I love the Lovertex FC ones because they're just, I mean, I've worn them quite a lot because they're just so bloody comfortable. So I'm going to give you the sizing, because I know a few people will just want to double check on these. Now, I have no reason to believe, I've not yet tried these on, but these should be just usual Lotherton sizing, which for me is true to size. So I'm an 8, these are an 8, and yeah, absolute true to size. Wouldn't be going half up, wouldn't be going half down. They fit absolutely beautifully. That's all you need to know. Again, like the Aberdeen pair, you do get a white lace that you could possibly put in the shoe. I think I might, with the Aberdeen pair, I would keep the maroon. I think I might try the white in the Forest pair. I think that might work well. White. I say that, but why would blue not work? I don't know, just something. And again, you get some individual Notts Forest and SPZL footbeds in there that you can change out. So the only thing I was disappointed in a little bit, I don't even mean disappointed, I'd love to have seen maybe a red lace, because you get the red tongue tag on there. Forest being, obviously they're playing red, would a red lace have worked? Maybe you could just try a red lace in there. But yes, what a shoe. And again, I've had Forest fans just being in contact, like all constantly going, oh my goodness, I need a pair of those Brian Clough trainers. That's what they're calling them, Brian Clough trainers. If I was a Forest fan, and I'll say it about the Aberdeen one, and I'll probably say it about the Leeds one, if I was a Forest fan, I would need a pair of these in my life, because they're just fantastic. Again, I said it in the last video, if you're a Notts County fan, right, I get it. Or if you're anybody else, Derby County, anywhere near Nottingham, right, I get the local rivalry, I get the tribalness of football, but see beyond it. Look at the shoe as an aesthetic piece. Does the shoe look good? Yes. Right, it doesn't mean you have to buy it or anything like that, but I just think it's a really, really good looking shoe. I love this pair. I genuinely love this pair. Just for reference, I'm going to slide the Aberdeen one back on because I didn't do the sizing, for those people asking. But again, I'm an 8, these are an 8, and shock horror, they fit exactly the same. They're just a Lotherton, right? So no difference there. So yeah, Forest SPZL. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these. Let me know if you're going to go for them. Do you know what? I'd be really interested to find out if you're not a fan of Nottingham Forest, but you love like the Brian Clough story, because I do. When I said I worked in football in the last video, I was a football coach, so I worked as a football coach, and Clough obviously was very old school, and which I absolutely am not an old school coach, but I just loved his approach, like back in like the 80s and 90s when I was growing up. And when you look now on social media, all the little stories about him, I just think he's such a character, and he's just such a big part of our footballing history, do you know what I mean? He's just a legend. There's no other words to describe Brian Clough, right? So there we go, Forest SPZL. I'm going to drop in all the places where you can pick up all the shoes in the next video. So tune in for the third one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. See you next time in the annex. Bye.